Hi, it's Marco Catania again, representing Charles Sturt University. Subject coordinator for ITI 597, the topic all about like service management according to ITIL V3. In this topic, we're going to look at a very interesting topic known as the service catalog. The service catalog. Okay, if you know me a little bit, you know I quite like dictionary.com, so here are some definitions for a catalog. A catalog is a list or itemized display as of titles, course offerings, or articles for exhibition or sale. A catalog is a publication, such as a book or a pamphlet, containing such a list or display. It's a list or enumeration. It's a card catalog. So a whole bunch of definitions for a catalog. So what's a service catalog according to ITIL? Well, ITIL says a service catalog is a database or structured document, think of a list or a menu, with information about all the live IT services. So the services you're actively providing to the customers right now, but also including those you can readily provide, so those being available for deployment. The service catalog is the only part of the service portfolio published and visible to the customers. It is used to support the sale and delivery of IT services. So the services catalog is like a shopping list that contains all the services that you are providing and you can provide to your customers. The services catalog, it includes a whole bunch of information, including, for example, about deliverables. So what is the service? What does it contain? What about the price for the service? Who are the contact points? And what type of ordering and request processes do I need as a customer to follow if I want access to the service? Well, the services catalog typically consists of two key parts. The so-called business service catalog component and a technical service catalog component. The business service catalog component is the part that is visible and accessible to the customers and users, whereas the technical services catalog component is more like visible and accessible to IT internally. To give you a bit of like a graphical view on how the business and technical service catalog work together, think about a cruise ship. You want to go on a cruise. What are you after as a customer? You want to make a booking, you want to go to certain destinations, you want restaurants and aquatics and casinos and entertainment. You quickly want to go from A to B and you're also concerned about your safety. So that's all from a business point of view. From a technical point of view, so more like looking like under the bonnet, you probably need to work with like tourism partners to sell your cruise trips. You need navigators and chefs and lifeguards. You need croupiers to work in the casinos. You need like sound and light personnel for the entertainment stuff. You need like engine control. You need to do proper maintenance on your engines, and also the lifeboats need to be like regularly checked. They're all like the internal processes that need to support like whatever you're selling to the business. So to bring the cruise ship example more towards like IT, the world of IT, let's look at email. And in the end, your customers, if you think of email, they're interested in like when is email available, how fast is it, and for example, how expensive will it be? From a technical point of view, you need all your teams. You need your desktop teams to provide desktop services. You need your network teams to provide network services, and you need like your mainframe teams to provide like the mainframe services. And they all need to work together, otherwise you can't provide email end to end. Also realize that if one of those internal technical teams has to do some maintenance on, for example, the hardware, it means it typically has an impact on your business services. So whatever you put in your business service catalog, and whatever you put in your technical services catalogs, of course, all that stuff needs to be aligned with each other. So please don't see this thing like a business service catalog as like a highly complex like document. It's really a shopping list, a menu of all the services you are providing. And it's like an overview. And if you think about the details, you probably have to go to like the individual SLAs you may have in place for those services. But this is really an overview. For example, services at email, file print, portal, ERP, desktop, telephony services. Now I've got a name there. I've got my service slash opening hours, Monday to Sunday, 6 to 10 for email, and Monday to Friday from 9 to 5, for example, for file and print. Also, I say something about like how often the frequency of like providing all these service reports to the customer. Email weekly, file and print monthly, portal weekly. So it's really an overview of all the services you are actively providing or you are able to provide to your customers. Hey, practice what you preach, okay? And by now you've probably seen the value of a services catalog. It really tells you what you're doing. And if you don't understand what you're actually doing yourself, then how the heck can you actually make improvements? Think about what type of services does your local car dealer provide to you. Call them and ask. And what type of technical service catalog do you think they have in place to actually provide these services to you? Again, call them and ask. It gives you a bit of an insight on like how a technical service catalog and how a business service catalog actually work together. So in the end, you can actually provide these services to the customers. It's time for another sample question. Hey, which one of the following statements is incorrect? Answer A. The business service catalog should be written in an unambiguous business language. Answer B. All catalogs are part of the service portfolio. Answer C. The business and technical service catalogs are unrelated to each other. And answer D. The business service catalog is basically a menu of services that a customer can choose from. I'll give you a couple of seconds to think about the answer. Okay, the correct answer is answer C. The business and technical service catalogs are unrelated? No, of course not. They're highly dependent on each other. Okay, the next topic will be an extremely hot topic. We're going to define and explain the role of IT governance across the service lifecycle. Hey, I'll see you next time. I would say live long and prosper, and you know it already, I'll be back.